I realized I haven't made a video in a while again. I was going to make one a few days ago, and then I kind of had an emergency, so I haven't been able to make one. I'm really sorry if it's really loud in here. My air conditioner is going because it is way too warm. Without it, it's like 28 degrees outside Celsius, and I live on the 6th floor of an apartment building, so apologies now. Yeah, but I actually want to talk about something that happened to me that I didn't even know was possible. I had no idea. So July 1st, which was Canada Day, I worked all day, and I came home, and it was about 11:30 at night, and I was just getting ready for bed, relaxing. Justin and I were going to watch TV, felt an itch on my leg, went to scratch it, and had one of the most terrifying things happen to me. So, this is what happened. So I have varicose veins. I have lots of them because of being overweight for so long. I have lots of them from working jobs where I'm on my feet all the time. It's just been like a whole mix of things. I've had a lot of swelling in my body, and especially my legs. You're looking at a what came first, chicken or the egg thing there. So I don't know if the swelling has just been caused by the varicose veins or the swelling contributed to them. Either way, I have these varicose veins. And for people who don't know what varicose veins are, it is when blood flows down. It's being pumped through your body, so it flows down through your body, but it can't get back up. So it doesn't necessarily pool in your feet and whatnot. It does go back up, but about 10% of it can't get back up. So the swelling is caused when the different components in your leg, like water and plasma, like, because your blood is made up of more than just like the iron and the plasma and whatnot. So the water in your blood kind of seeps out of the vein walls, and that causes the swelling, and the blood can't fully go up, so about 10% of it can't go up, which causes the veins to kind of pop to the surface, and it sort of stagnates. So what it creates is these high pressure veins in your legs that are kind of sticking out just below the surface of the skin. They're not really dangerous per se. Aesthetically, most people don't like them and try to get them kind of fixed for those reasons, because they don't like having sort of blue veins all over their legs. You don't have to be overweight to have them. Most commonly, it happens to women who are in childbearing years, women who have had babies, people who have been on their feet for many years, anything like working jobs where you're on your feet a lot. So like nurses, doctors, people who may work in fast food industries, me working at the gym. So anytime you're doing a lot of standing, walking, that sort of thing, you'll find them. They could happen. And so I fit so many criteria, and then of course being overweight does contribute, because weight affects kind of everything. So I have them, and no one had ever really told me anything about them. I never thought to look into them. I just thought, oh, I've got these veins, they're not very pretty. I don't know if they'll go away as I lose weight, or if they'll just kind of hang out there or whatever. But I've kind of accepted them, and realized that I've done, so much damage to my body being overweight, that it is what it is. So, like I said, I worked a shift on Friday, I had worked Thursday, I worked Friday, I'm supposed to work Saturday. I work part-time, so I can't say I work a lot on my feet, but my job is mainly on my feet, or a lot of bending, standing, that sort of thing. So I came home, and I've had this one varicose vein on the side of my leg that had been bothering me for a while, and it was kind of starting to look like a blood blister a little bit, so I don't know if it had previously started to leak blood before that. I don't know. But I also wear a knee brace because of now having 2 different ACL injuries on that knee, so on my left leg. So that night I had an itch. It's hot, it's sweaty, bugs are out, whatever. Not thinking much of it, I reached down to scratch my leg, and this is where you want to stop watching if you are squeamish or don't like to talk about blood. This is where I would turn this off because I am going to get a little bit graphic, so I'm just warning you. So I reached down to scratch my leg, felt a pop, and all of a sudden there was blood literally shooting out of my leg. I have found videos that show what this looks like. There's one from an episode of The Doctors. It was pretty accurate. And the blood comes out really fast. Again, you're talking about a high-pressured vein, so it really, like, it comes out really quickly. I had never experienced that. I have self-injured for much of my life. I have done some pretty good damage on my arms from that, but I have never seen blood that came out that much or that quickly, and that took as long as it did to clot. So we guess in under 30 seconds, but definitely under a minute, there was about 125 milliliters of blood, at least, on the floor where I was sitting, which can be scary. That's half a cup of blood for people who don't know the conversion. So 125 milliliters equals half a cup. So half a cup of blood, especially that quickly, is a lot of blood. If it was something that you were to lose over the day, like as a woman on her period, that would be basically what you would bleed in one pad. But in that short period of time, it's a little traumatic for your body. So I did what I've learned to do through first aid training and whatnot, which was, you've got a major bleed, you apply pressure, get your body part above your heart level. So I got my leg up. I slouched down on my couch, put my leg up on the table. Just everything I can do. We called 911, paramedics came, all that fun stuff. There's not much that they can do for a varicose vein that ruptures. If it's not stopping bleeding or clotting or showing any signs of slowing down, there are some things that they can do. But outside of that, like most general cuts, it will clot, and you will get your scab and everything else, and it will go away. Or it will, heal. The vein will still be there, but it will heal, and it's lost all that pressure, so it doesn't have the same look. There's no guarantee that it won't happen again. There's no guarantee that it will. It all depends on your body and what those veins do and whatnot. I know if they get concerned about things, they can send you to dermatologists or other doctors who specialize kind of in vein therapies. My concern was then, oftentimes varicose veins can lead to things like deep vein thrombosis, blood clots, all of these different things. And so I finally got to my doctor yesterday, because of course the first was a Friday, and then this has happened over the weekend. So I talked to my doctor yesterday. There's not a whole lot that she's concerned with, which is great. So I'm getting compression stockings. So one of the first lines of treatment can be compression stockings, because it'll force the fluids to go from the bottom of your leg, from your feet, back up your leg. So it helps to compress, because when everything's pooling, your vein walls are becoming weaker, and so instead of pushing them up, it's damaged. So there's a flap. So if your vein's like a straight tube, there's a flap. Every so far there's flaps, and your muscles contract those and push the blood back up, so it flows back up, because it can fall down pretty easy, although it does contract down. But coming down is one thing, and it's gravity, right? Pushing it back up, you're getting into physics. So that flap becomes weakened and can't help push the blood. Your muscles aren't helping push the blood, and everything just sort of starts to pool, which is where you get the bulging on the outside of the skin. So if you put a compression stocking with a decent compression on, it's going to naturally contract everything anyways, and then you have your normal muscle contraction, and the hope is there that it'll help kind of push all of the water and push all of the fluids in the lower half of your body to come back up. Unfortunately, this does mean that you wind up peeing a lot, or can wind up peeing a lot, but it will help kind of alleviate those symptoms. So I just wanted to make a video and kind of be like, hey, this happened to me. So if this happens to you, don't freak out. Do seek medical attention. Make sure that there's nothing there. If you think you have a blood clot, the signs for that are usually discolored skin or reddening of the skin. If the skin is more hot to touch in one area than another, if you're having a lot of like muscle pain or pain that's unexplained, and all of that, those are good signs to kind of be like, hey, maybe I should go talk to my doctor. Maybe I need to get myself into a hospital. So I wanted to share that experience with you guys, and let you know. I haven't done much on losing weight because it's been kind of a struggle for me recently. I've been benched a little bit with exercise because of having the second ACL injury. I have another 4 weeks, I think, before I'm allowed to do any cardio, which really sucks because the 5K I wanted to do is at the end of this month. I was hoping to volunteer with them, but I haven't heard back from them yet. But I'm hoping that I can at least do that. Other than that, I am working. I'm trying to figure out sort of what other exercises I can do in the meantime, and then what I can do going back in, because I want to take it easy and not take the chance of damaging my knee again. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. If you like these videos, please give me a like. I'm looking at starting a blog as well, because I'm not always the best with vocalizing what I'm thinking or feeling or what's going on. I'm hoping to kind of have both going. I do have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, which I'm still learning how to use. If any of you have tips for that, please comment below on that one. Outside of that, I hope you all are doing fabulous. Would love to hear from everybody, and I hope you're enjoying your summer. Take care and stay well.